Hope you guys like unboxings, because I've got probably the biggest unboxing I think I've done on film so far, and arguably maybe the biggest unboxing I've ever gotten, period. Maybe not. I think I may have gotten this many at one time before, but I didn't do any sort of video on it. So let's start with the biggest and the lightest one first. And just like my last unboxing, only one of these do I know for sure what it is, because I recognize the name. The rest of these are going to be somewhat of a mystery. Obviously, I know roughly what I've received. Okay, so this is an Emerson. There's a few Emersons here, for sure. In fact, at least 3. Which one is this? Ooh, okay. You know what? I know what this is. We're going to hold off on actually showing this one till last. Because I know what it is now, and it is the coup de grace of all of them. And so I want to make sure and cut myself opening the box. Just kidding. We are not going to cut ourselves this time. In fact, I've never, another Emerson. I've never cut myself opening a box yet, knock on wood. Oh, so this one's actually from Emerson. Okay, so this one's from Emerson. I know which one this is. Funny story. So I've got another Emerson that I bought directly from them, like over a week ago, that's lost in the mail, USPS. I've had such good luck with USPS until now. I've got one that's full on like lost, like it disappeared. It showed up in Texas for a few days, and then it disappeared again. I have no idea where it is. Hoping it comes. I don't know. It sucks, man. So, what do we have here? We have mental illness. This is, and I'm only partially joking with that. So, this is the personification. Ooh, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. Ooh, it's smooth out of the box. Good detent, nice and crisp, no play. Look at that early lockup. Ooh, so this is the personification of kind of the dark side to me and knife owning and collecting. I had no intention of getting a 15. I didn't really look at the stonewashing on the Thunderstorm. So this is a Thunderstorm finish. But it takes different appearances, even from the front to the back. That's actually a little disappointing. It's heavily stonewashed on the front, it looks like. But on the back, not so much. In fact, most of the time it doesn't. I've got Thunderstorm finish knives that don't look like they have any stonewashing or like fake wear on them at all. And then I've got some that look more like they were like brushed or rubbed. And then I've got some that look like they were stonewashed. It kind of just depends on what you get. Let me take a look at the number here. 53, nothing too crazy. So I didn't intend on getting this knife. I owned one back in the day, and it's fine. It's just not my favorite. I don't like the handle shape 100%. Super ergonomic, great knife, don't get me wrong. A lot of people actually really like this one. But I just never loved the recurve with the Tonto tip. I get the point, that's cool. But what happened is somebody I follow on Instagram who does custom scales offered a deal on some cool scales for cheap shipped. And I was like, oh, I've got to jump on those. Like, what a good deal. So I ordered a pair, and my idea was, I'll just have them. And then if I pick up a 15 at some point, I'll have some scales for it. But then, of course, I started thinking, well, when's that going to be? Am I going to be able to get it? And I'm like, I want it to be a black blade because that's what looks good with the scales I got. So I'm like, man, what if I don't find a Thunderstorm finish 15 on the secondary market anytime soon, and I just have these scales? And I'm like, I wonder if they're in stock on Emerson.com. I run over, they are in stock, and I'm like, I have to get the knife now. I just ordered the scales. So I go from buying a knife I wasn't intending on buying just because there was a good deal on the scales, when really what I could have done was just bought scales for a knife I already had. And yeah, I wouldn't have got the special, but I also wouldn't have bought a knife that I didn't necessarily plan on getting. So yeah, that's the That's the problem with me. That's a problem with me. I go from a good deal on scales to spending way more money on a knife I didn't intend on buying. How does that happen? I don't know. It is cool though. It is a classic, iconic Emerson knife, so I'm not like disappointed. And this is a good one. It is nice. I do like it. I went no serrations on this one. I've been going crazy on the serrations with the Emersons, so I left this one serration-less. Now I just got to wait for the scales. They're supposed to ship out today. Next. This one's going to be tough. This one is coming from Texas, and this one is heavily taped. Now, okay, yes. So this is going to be a really cool one, and I think another one of these is really special. Although, oh, maybe not. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, so what this means is I need to go back and check my shipping information because is another Emerson. Like these are, oh my God, these are all Emersons. Holy crap. Every single one of these is an Emerson. Oh man, I did not know that. So quadruple Emerson unboxing. I guess I'll title it like that now. I did have a very cool, expensive knife that I thought was in this. Oh, this is that one. Okay. I had a very expensive knife that I thought was in this particular delivery grouping that apparently is not in there. So this is a bit of a, I don't know if you want to call it vintage. This is from 2000. I thought it was 2009. This looks like 2006 on the blade. Yeah, 2006. I can see it through the viewfinder better. That's pretty cool. CQC 7B, waveless, which you could argue is how a CQC should be. And this has the old finish on it, which I'm not 100% sure what it is. I don't know if this is the hard chrome finish or if this is the ceramic coating finish. It's got some goobers on it. I'm going to try to get off. I'm hoping I can get them off. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like, I'm not sure. A little bit of an impulse buy on here. This guy scored this at a, look how early that lockup is though. So definitely not like heavily used, but I can't tell if these marks are from like cutting and using. The edge looks pretty good and the edge looks pretty original, or if it's from maybe some rust coming through. It could be that this blade is just trash now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to get some cleaner to it, see if we can clean it off. But I just jumped on. I don't usually collect like older style. You can see it's got the G10. I don't usually collect older style stuff. But in this case, it was just cool. Price was pretty good. I don't have anything that looks like this. I really like the 7, so just kind of jumped on it. This has the double detent, I assume. Yep. I'm starting to really warm up to the double detent, honestly. Feels pretty good. Okay, last one, which is another Emerson. Like I said, I did not think this was going to be a triple Emerson unboxing. I thought I was getting a something obscene in here. And like I said, a little bit worried because that one is pretty expensive. And I don't see it on my USPS like shipping information, right? Like I don't see it coming. It should have shipped. So I am going to check that real quick right after this. So this is cool. So this is, well, kind of cool. So this is a Signature Series Emerson. I can't believe I have so many Emersons coming. But this is like pretty much all of them. So this is a swordfish. So it's part of the Signature Collectors Association. I wasn't signed up for the Collectors Association stuff when this came out, so I missed it. But a buddy of mine reached out and said, hey, I got this. I don't think I love it. Do you want to buy it? So he hooked me up at a pretty decent deal. And we've got this guy right here. You can see the Ernest Emerson signature on there. It's a signature series. Cool stuff. Number 007 of 93, which is kind of cool. Knife itself, was moderately received. It kind of looks like a Mach 1 with just regular handle, regular blade. So nothing crazy here. No special steel, no special grips or anything like that. But it is the only signature series knife I have from Emerson, and it does have a signature on there. And I didn't pay out the nose or anything for it. So pretty cool. I'm glad I got it. Very ergonomic, very cool. I'll be checking this one out. Super smooth. I'll be checking this one out more as time goes on. But let's get to the coup de grace. Let's get to the one right here. Custom, baby. Custom Skinner. Right here. Ooh, yes. Very cool. Very cool knife. I've had my eye on just the regular Skinner for a while, and then this custom showed up, and it has the rich light. Really like the look of the rich light. Yes, it's not your traditional Emerson custom type deal, but I love the way it looks, and it's more rare. So the thing with Emerson's is Emerson and Emerson fans, they're very traditional, right? Like in a lot of knife communities and knife groups, the big thing is, it's got a little bit of deformation on the blade there. That's kind of annoying. I wonder if it's, no, I don't think it would be hitting anything. That's a bummer. The Emerson collectors, Spec War knives right there, are very traditional, right? In most other knife communities, anything different, ooh, this one's tuned really well too. I really like it. Anything different is cool, right? People want something different. But in the Emerson community, it's all about tradition. And so even though the rich light looks really cool, super nice, a little bit different than the green micarta, generally speaking, it's not actually received all that well by the community. They kind of want that micarta. It's kind of funny. I did want to check and see. I'm not seeing a double D10 in there. Oh, that is interesting. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. That's quite possible. It doesn't look like, sorry, I'm not really showing you guys. It doesn't really look like there's a double detent. I was under the impression that Emerson's vision for his knives were to always have a double detent, and just got too expensive on the production ones, but he continued to do it on the customs, which it seemed like I've seen them in new releases. So I don't know. I don't know why this one wouldn't. This has the standoffs. I really like that. I prefer the standoffs, and they're blasted. They look really, really cool. He makes these nicer now. He really does. He's upped his game. Like it used to be that the liners in here would be kind of raw, kind of like a production. If you've seen older ones that have been taken apart, it has the grind lines on the inside of the liners. But now it's just fully blasted. Looks really, really good. Oh, and by the way, this is not right from Emerson, right? Secondhand, so I knew it had this mark on there, which, kind of sucks. But it's also kind of nice because it makes me more likely to throw it in my pocket. Ergos are great. I'll have to do a full kind of review on this. Looks really, really cool, though. I like this blade. This one's nice. I'm glad I was able to pick it up. It's hard to get kind of... the classic Emersons, the CQC 8, 6, 7, all of these are really tough to get. They sell very, very fast. They go for a lot of money. And then some of the newer designs just, they just don't speak to me. But I love this clip point blade. Love this belly. Really, really cool. It's kind of part of the hunting line or whatever, but seems very kind of tactical and cool to me. Really like it. All right, guys, I have rattled on long enough. I need to go and check the shipping on that other knife that I thought was going to be in this set and see what's going on with that, because hopefully I didn't get scammed. All right, guys, talk to you later. I'm out.